Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jose Mosquera, and together with my partner Pablo Sarmiento, we're talking about our integrative subject project focused on the conventional battery manufacturing process for a commercial automobile. The term manufacturing appear in the industry and it's understood as a process that allows the recovery the functionality of an object to its original state. In Ecuador, more than 9,000 lead-acid batteries are sent to a recycling process without taking into account the state of its component. Since this is on many occasions fail before the useful life indicated by the manufacturer is fulfilled, causing the whole equipment to become inoperative. For this reason, it is necessary to formalize the remanufacturing process to be applied in lead-acid batteries, which offer a business opportunity to third party, which applies in a cost reduction. The internal component of a lead-acid battery are shown below. Those are case. Also, we have a positive and negative grids. Then we use as separators. Also, in external, we have a terminals. We have a plugs. In the conclusion, we have connector and terminal. To solve this problem, we have developed a methodology that consists of a series of steps to follow to be able to apply the recognition of this equipment. Also, the necessary conditions that must be taken into account in each process are shown. There are the tests performed on two batteries. In the first test, the voltage percent shown in the table number 1 was measured to identify the cell packs that are suitable to be reconditioned. Then the electrolytic density was performed to verify in which condition it is and evaluate the possibility of being reconditioned. Finally, the CCA test was performed, which consists of comparing the amperage delivered by the battery in the starting condition with respect to the indicated by the manufacturer, so that we can evaluate if it complies with its functionality.
So then we have the neutralization. In the neutralization, the steps shown below were applied. First of all, the plugs are removed in order to empty the electrolyte. This is stored in a polyethylene container. Then an alkaline solution is prepared to be placed in each of the battery vents. This is done in order to be able to manipulate the internal components. For this assembly, the following steps were applied. Cutting of the terminals, removal of the top cover by applying pressure, cutting of the connectors in their solder joints, and finally the separation of the positive and negative grids. Reconditioning was applied to the electrolyte and negative cells that are suitable for reuse. For the assembly section, the use of a mold was implemented. Its objective is to elaborate the connectors that are going to join each set of plates together. These have been previously reconditioned. This casting process is shown in the simulation using NovaCast software, so that it is possible to use this type of molds to perform the entire assembly. Additionally, a simulation was performed in ANSYS to determine if the casting affects the assembled grids. Finally, performance tests based on INE standard were proposed so that they can be commercialized. In the cost analysis, we have the comparison between the cost involved in the manufacturing process and the remanufacturing process. So in the case of remanufacturing, in addition to having a low manufacturing cost, is also sold at an economical price and is profitable for both customers and for workshops or commercial houses where this methodology can be implemented.
In conclusion, it was possible to formalize the remanufacturing process in such a way that a methodology was applied in which INN and AEE 450 standards can be applied. The negative cell and the electrolyte were recognitioned. A simulation was performed that allowed observing the connector manufacturing process. We can have different studies focused on the application of this methodology can be carried out. Environment and health aspects should be taken into account. Since batteries contain toxic materials. One of the biggest challenges that is to obtain the positive plate. So a business idea focused on the construction of positive plates can be developed. Thank you.
Thank you so much.